The Wack 100 and Lefty Gunplay beef is heating up and escalating very quickly. The civilian in me is really terrified as to where this is headed. Now, if you guys don't know exactly why they're beefing or the recent updates or anything about this situation, then you're at the right place because I'm going to start from square one. All right, let's go all the way back to figure out exactly where the Wack 100 and Lefty Gunplay issue started, and then we can discuss the recent updates that took place today that's really heating up this situation. About 7 months ago, Lefty Gunplay did a no-jumper interview 30 days after being released from prison. Now, the interview itself took place because Lefty Gunplay was going hella viral for his one-liners on smaller platforms in LA.
How'd you get your name, Lefty Gunplay?
They call me Lefty because I can't get right, man. I ain't.
I can't get right and hit to left.
No. I just. My homies gave me that nickname when I was 14. I can't get right. I'm a fool. I come out of left field with like, you know.
You got in the hood when you were 14?
Yeah, 14 going in the 9th grade.
When? Okay, before you got in the hood.
That's regular.
Did you think like, damn, I want to be a motherfucker?
Lefty Gunplay has a big personality, has charisma. He's hilarious. So Adam had a really good time interviewing Lefty Gunplay on No Jumper. Like, he really enjoyed the interview, and he walked away really impressed by Lefty Gunplay. You know, and he was so impressed that he was starting to tell everybody about Lefty Gunplay who wouldn't be familiar with Lefty Gunplay. And one of those people being Wack 100. So Adam and Wack has a show called the Adam and Wack Show, and during this show, Adam tells Wack, yo, I just interviewed this guy called Lefty Gunplay. Now, the name Lefty Gunplay is off the wall. So Wack 100 thinks that Adam is trolling, or so he says. And when Adam brings up Lefty Gunplay, Wack 100 says something that leads to some friction behind the scenes between Lefty Gunplay and Wack 100.
I don't know. Like, you got me into some what,
Lefty Gunplay.
the Lefty guy. I thought you was with me.
What?
No. When he says it, right?
Because you said he ain't never shot.
Yeah, but when you said Lefty Gunplay, right?
Right.
I'm thinking you trolling, just saying some
It's a crazy name.
So when you said it, I said, oh, this is a motherfucker ain't never shot. I don't know he's a rapper. I don't know he's a real person. I don't know he's Mexican, black, white.
Just
I
in
don't
9
know
years.
he's from LA. I don't know.
You got a lot of deals on the table.
I don't know about. I don't know shit about him. Right. So when you said, yeah, I interviewed Lefty Gunplay, right? I'm thinking he trolling me. So I respond, he ain't never shot. Now, come to find out, Lefty Gunplay is a real person.
Yeah.
Southsider. Did some time. I talked to his CEO about a week ago.
You know what? I'm gonna say like this. I don't think he knows. Like he did. Let me tell you like this. I got it. I don't think he meant it like that.
Nah, Wack's a good dude,
no,
bro.
that's cool. And I give every person the benefit of the doubt. But like,
I think if you guys met, you guys would get along.
If he met, I'll come at him, embrace him. But I know he's probably gonna, you know, be like, fuck him, dog. You know, without giving me the benefit of the doubt. So, you know, shout outs to him. But he said like, I never shot. Like, you don't know me, dog. Don't talk about him like that or his people like that. Cool, dog. I'll never do him. I wouldn't. He's cool. Shout outs to him. I'll never do nothing with him. Dead homies, bang that. It's like that. I'm tripping. Like, I'm tripping, dog. Like, that shit ain't cool. Fuck him. I said it. Fuck him. It is what it is, dog. We won't do a show there wherever he's at.
As y'all just heard, Wack owned up to it and said, yo, Adam set me up, right? Adam knew he was talking about a real person. Adam knew that I thought he was trolling, but he never corrected me. And now we're here, man. All right? You know, it's my fault. Now, what Wack 100 would say after that, though, would really piss Lefty Gunplay off and sort of burn the bridge permanently. You see, Wack 100 will go on about how he had a conversation with the CEO of Lefty Gunplay's label. And the CEO would tell Wack 100 and sort of come clean about some issues he's been having managing Lefty Gunplay. Now, Lefty Gunplay would say, you know, that he believes that Wack 100 saying this has caused a lot of troubles for him and have sort of made him blackballed in the industry in terms of trying to get a deal from a record label.
Yeah, OTR.
Now, I'm going to tell you what's crazy. His CEO said, Wack, I know you're not trolling from what you say, right? When you would, because he asked me about me saying I won't sign the Sureño, right? He said, because what you saying, what happened is happening to me right now, because he's Asian.
Yeah, he Asian.
He said, Wack, they just pulled up on us.
Really?
Bootleg Kev called him on the three-way. He said, bro, what you are saying is real. we're going through it right now.
What?
Yeah, I mean, anybody that did time, that understand our culture, know that when you're dealing with that movement,
Right.
that tribe, they're disciplined, they move different, right? And if I was to have a Sureño sign to me, right, and he blows up some Kendrick Lamar shit,
Right.
right?
You're spoken on this.
First thing they're gonna do is approach me. I ain't giving up nothing. Then when they see I'm not giving up nothing, and at this time now, my comrades, my homeboys, me, are at risk of a war, right?
Lefty Gunplay was highly upset at Wack for saying those statements. Now, the reason why Lefty Gunplay was upset was called into question by a lot of fans, as people was questioning whether or not Lefty Gunplay was telling the truth when he stated that Wack 100 saying that painted him as a liability at the record labels, and that some record labels actually took deals off the table after Wack 100 said that. And when he went to sign his record deal with Alamo, they actually told him, that because of those Wack 100 statements, they had to do a deal that's $200,000 less because, he was painted as a liability. Now, a lot of people is saying, that don't sound too right? Like, why would a record label take what Wack 100 is saying about you into account, before giving you a deal? But Lefty Gunplay will swear by it and say, yo, he's telling the truth. And that the labels did bring up Wack 100 when he was in those meetings.
Wack 100. It just goes, he's cool. He's cool. Shout out to him, man. He's just like, we had a little misunderstanding, but
You guys be fine.
I'm not going to lie to you, dog. The 200,000 came off the table because of him saying that on the internet that, the homies be tripping and they be tripping on labels and shit. Like, he started all that bullshit. So when the labels all had an eye on me, he's making it seem to themselves when a Chicano artist, a Latino, is actually about to go mainstream, he's going to get on one of the main platforms, No Jumper, and say that we tax the labels and all that. We don't tax no labels and all that. That's just bullshit. I don't know why the fuck he said
You say
that.
that him saying that cost you $200,000?
He did. It did. Because it came up and it said that they were worried that I'm a liability. When it's not the fact.
And they said that they heard what Wack said.
They seen what he said.
Really?
I'm a liability. He ain't gonna blackball me. I'm already tapped in, man. I already
Well, look,
know,
you're on it. You're doing very good.
I already know who the artist top is. I keep it real. Sometimes I say too much, but I keep it real because I'm media trained, but at the same time, I don't give a I'm gonna say what happened. Shout outs to him, man.
As you can see, Lefty is a really conflicted person. On one hand, it's like, Wack ain't mean it like that, man. Then on the other hand is, oh, he tripping. Then on the other hand is, yeah, it's not that deep, man, but you still stop in the bag. Then on the other hand is, yo, I'm trying to squabble Wack.
But I'll squabble. I never turn on the gang. I wouldn't. I'll squabble whoever's.
Who would you do like right now? Celebrity boxing match. Lefty versus who?
400 bags.
Roddy Racks or a motherfucking Wack 100.
Oh, okay.
Wack 100. Wack 100. I'll squabble him up real quick.
100,000.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he ain't never shot shit, dog, on the set. I don't know what he talking about, dog. Like, I don't even know who he is. He said, like, I never shot shit. That's cool. That's good. You gave the right answer for the internet. Good answer. Yeah. That's all I got to say about him, though. I was, that shit bothered me. It bothered me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework first before you speak, dog. You know what I'm saying?
So at this point, Wack 100 feels disrespected. So Wack 100 is like, okay, cool. If we're being disrespectful, I'm going to be disrespectful too. So whenever Wack 100 is asked to give an opinion on anything Lefty Gunplay does, Wack 100 usually takes the stance of an adversary, right? Like when Lefty Gunplay went off on No Jumper and sort of told No Jumper, hey, listen, next time you bring one of my ops at No Jumper to interview them, I'm going to pull up and shut it down.
I'm feeling Adam bringing the Northerners
I'm not feeling
to
it
No
at all.
Jumper.
I'm going to be having a talk with him soon. I was supposed to have a talk with him yesterday. I'm just going to, pull up and do my thing and talk to him and tell him that shit is out, homie. Like, yeah, I heard, I heard Rico Too Smooth came down here to LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard he came down here to LA. I was in Utah, like, but I really want to talk to Adam 22 and just be like, what's going on with this shit, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if they're going to treat me the same way, I can't go up north to go do a Thizzler Cypher. Why the come down south to do a No Jumper 22? Why the ain't I tripping with my homeboys? You know what I'm saying? Why am I not going where they're 100 deep with the essays and fucking with your shit? It's the same thing. So, that's in the process right now, going to the proper channels to see how I can go about it. But I'm going to let you know, like, I'm not okay with it. I'm not cool with it, and I'm tripping. I'm out here tripping. I don't want them down here. I don't want to go up there either. but I don't want him down here.
When Wack 100 was asked to, give his opinion on this, Wack 100 would essentially call Lefty Gunplay soft and said his homies ain't really backing him, because he's on drugs.
I know for a fact that Lefty Gunplay is a gimmick. The people that standing with him are standing with him so they can get paid. The real Southsiders who got the real paperwork on dude will show you who he is and who he's not. You can find this on YouTube.
What are you saying he really is, though?
Listen, I'm not a reader of paperwork. I don't go looking for paperwork. I don't care about paperwork. I don't spend my day thinking about paperwork, all right? So I don't know nothing about paperwork. However, if you are confused and want to know exactly what Wack 100 means, where Wack 100 states his paperwork shows a different story of who he's portraying to be, he's referring to, a couple of YouTubers who came online and they claim they had Lefty Gunplay's paperwork, and basically, they essentially are disputing the story that Lefty Gunplay did 9 years. Now, I don't know what's the truth or what's not the truth. However, I'm going to let this YouTuber here explain exactly what's going on so y'all can hear, at least get like an idea of what Wack 100 is referencing when Wack 100 states his paperwork tells a different story from who he's portraying to be.
Understand? As you guys can see as I'm speaking to you, right? You guys can see it right there on the TV. So this is his real name. Basically, I'm setting the scene for you. If you guys already reading it, you'll know what I'm getting at here, right? If you look up his name, his birth date, where he's from, you can see the charges. Look at the dates on there. I was under the impression, I heard from a few different people, he did like 9 years straight, 13-year bid, something behind those lines. Apparently, that's not the case, people. You guys can see on there. Let's go ahead and I'll read them off. Holiday, a.k.a. Lefty Gunplay, right? From Baldwin Park, 29 years old, male. It looks like he had his most recent charge was shooting at an inhabited dwelling. That was 2023. Failure to appear on a misdemeanor, 2022. Possession of a controlled substance in San Bernardino. That would have been 2021. Carrying a loaded firearm while participating in a gang. That was 2019.
Shit up,
got convicted felon carrying concealed firearm. It's 2015. Vandalism in 2015. And then you got a violation of felony parole, 2014. And then a burglary, starting his rap sheet in 2013. You guys see what I'm getting at here? There's no possibility you did a one stretch with all of those violations.
Again, I'm not co-signing what he's saying. I can't verify or confirm if whatever he's reading is even true. I'm just saying when Wack 100 referenced his own homies are on YouTube talking about his paperwork, he's referencing videos like this where they're disputing a story that he did 9 years in prison.
There's been a lot of talk that maybe he's exaggerating how much time he spent in prison.
He's exaggerating how much time he spent in prison. The yards, the position he held on the yards. No way a dude like that is going to hold any position of authority on a yard. He's going to be what they call a fucking torpedo, right? He's going to do what he's told to do. No way those Sureños who tap into what they tap in with them people cross that border will allow a dude like that to be their voice. You gonna carry shit, hold shit, do what we tell you to do. That's it. He's out here. He got a opportunity to make some income and generate some income. They gonna stand with him and they gonna control him. He ain't never calling no motherfucking dogs. No way. Not that movement. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, my issue is that he's like talking all this weird high power shit, like, acting like if he knew that No Jumper was going to interview Rico Too Smooth, that he would have personally came here and stopped it from happening. Get the fuck out of here. Like,
he's a dope fiend.
Talking all this tough shit, like bro, don't try to get involved with some shit like that. That has nothing to do with you. You don't get to tell me who I get to do.
And that's a fact. Yeah. He's a dope fiend, bro.
At this point, Wack 100 felt 100% and fully justified for going at Lefty Gunplay because Lefty Gunplay was going at him for all these months. So when Lefty Gunplay was involved in another scandal where apparently like a photographer took a picture of Lefty Gunplay leaning in realistically to, tell something in another rapper called Brick Wolf's ear because they were in a loud club. However, the picture was Snapchat at a real awkward moment where it sort of looked like they were about to kiss, but they weren't. People began to go around and sort of clown Lefty Gunplay and Brick Wolfpack from calling them gay, et cetera, which is just dumb, right? Now, while the fans were doing this, though, Brick Wolfpack decided he was going to come out as bisexual, right? He would essentially come out and say, yo, I'm bisexual, which fanned the flames more for people thinking that, Lefty and Brick Wolfpack was gay. But Brick Wolfpack was apparently trolling when he came out as bisexual.
There's a picture going around right now of me and Lefty Gunplay that looks like he was damn near about to kiss me, right? Like, because he was coming in like on some weird shit, and they made it something that it wasn't. But at the end of the day, like, I really ain't tripping, gang. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm bisexual, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Wack 100 would then go on the Adam and Wack show and use this situation involving Lefty Gunplay to go off on him, right? Wack 100 didn't hold back. He unleashed on Lefty Gunplay, even saying that Brick Wolfpack is lying about trolling. Now, Brick Wolfpack is indeed bisexual, and him and Lefty Gunplay got something going on.
The rapper from Texas, kissing what's the name, or about to kiss.
Yo, your man Lefty Gunplay's a mook.
Listen, he was to the other dude in the club.
No.
If me and you were in the club, what about that picture of you and Snoopy Badass?
No, you ain't. I'm not never gonna be lip to lip with nobody.
You weren't lip to lip, but you were like ear to ear. You guys were faking it in that photo. But there, you're in the club. It's loud as fuck. You're yelling into the other person's ear.
Dude was lip to lip.
It was lip to lip.
No.
Yeah, pull it up.
There's no reason to yell
like
into the other person's mouth. He's yelling into his ear.
He was lip to lip.
No.
You heard the dude say, I'm bisexual.
So, okay. Let's say, so you think Lefty Gunplay is a down low homosexual and that he decided
I think he got
to just make out with another random rapper in the club.
I think he got turned into an ankle grabber in Pelican Bay.
You think he just randomly decided,
That's it. Yo,
fuck
look,
it, I'm gonna make out with this dude in the club.
It was definitely personal.
If Lefty Gunplay was gay and was gonna out himself, it's not going to just be like a random makeout session in the club.
He was high.
No, he wasn't.
He was all powder.
Okay, he probably was, but
popping pills. He stay high, and I don't give what you say. When dudes get high like that, they tend to act out what they thinking.
Become zest monsters.
Dude is bisexual.
No, he's not.
So he's flirting. He's flirting with Lefty.
Okay, so Brick Wolfpack came out as bisexual, but then it was revealed that he was.
Wack 100 wouldn't stop there, though. Wack 100 would get a lot of backlash from other Hispanic people for doing an accent while imitating Lefty Gunplay and Brick Wolfpack's conversation. Now, the accent that Wack 100 was doing, he would describe as cholo talk.
Yo, Brick Wolfpack, I think you're handsome, Holmes. Like, listen, I never see nobody kind of look like you. And like, through shot, like, Holmes, we in Texas, so don't nobody know me. So fuck it, Holmes, give me a kiss.
That's racist.
That ain't racist.
That's racist.
No, motherfucker, that's cholo talk.
Yeah.
No.
To be fair, the issue was kind of split. A lot of Hispanics said Wack didn't do anything wrong and that Wack 100 was not being racist, while others were saying that Wack 100 was. So depending on what side of the fence you fall on, you probably think differently, all right? Now, I know it took a little longer than expected, but that's the history of their beef. So what exactly has happened to escalate this conflict to now where things appear to be getting a little bit more serious? Well, Lefty Gunplay went on LA Icon's podcast, and on the podcast, he was asked about Wack 100. And, he went further than his usual, I don't mess with that guy.
Like, man, that dude's just like, when I see him, and that's it, dog. Like, he already disrespected me too much. When I see him, and that's it, dog. Like, I'm a gangster before anything. Rapping comes second. That shit gets me hot every single day. The way he disrespects our people, the way he disrespects Rasa, like, I'm not the one, dog. Like, he won't find out real soon. Like, I don't give a 100 on his dead homies. Like,
for as wild as LA gets, certain things you rarely see in LA, such as dissing somebody's dead homies. So for Lefty Gunplay to say on his, to say that means things have gone beyond podcasting, beyond rap, beyond a point where a phone conversation is about to fix it. Things have officially been put up, right? Like, LA isn't like Chicago or New York. Like, people don't just go around dissing dead homies, and no, that's not how things work. Like, that right there is a call for war.
That's how I feel. Wack 100. Like, he's just over here making false narratives. I never talked shit about him ever, but now I'm saying it. Wack. When I see him, and that's it. I'm a homie too. What the fuck am I gonna be scared about him for? I don't give a about none of that. Like, I'm gonna keep pushing me, doing me right. Fuck him, dog. Fuck him, dog. He been running his mouth too much, dog. Like, me and my homeboys, we tripping. Get your homeboys a trip too. Bring his whole hood to my hood. I don't give a fuck.
Race relations in LA is very tricky and very dicey due to, an age-old war or conflict that went on, right? There's peace right now, but when you hear a Mexican or a black person telling the opposite race, hey, bring your hood to my hood and let's get it popping, that's now involving a full-on hood war, right? Like a full-on gang war, and that's never a good sign, especially something that happened on a podcast, right? Like, you never want to go on full-on conflict, full-on war based on words that took place on a podcast. Like, it's insane, right? It's crazy, right? But again, I can't tell anybody what disrespect is. You feel me?
I don't give a dog. I don't give a dog. I don't give a fuck.
Sick ass race war.
Sick ass race war. Fuck him. Nah, it ain't about race. It's just about a ass fool.
It's just about one individual behaving a certain way.
That's fool. He's been disrespecting my whole race card on me, and I've been coming out of respectful, and he just keeps running his mouth. So I'm gonna make a Wack 100 challenge, homie, on the dead homies. Coming real soon.
What is it gonna be? Thought about it already or no?
Man, I know what it is. It's gonna come out real soon. I'm gonna make Wack 100 challenge. Like,
y'all see that jump cut they did? Y'all see how that jump cut happened, right? Well, what happened was he said something afterwards. He explained what the Wack 100 challenge is that he got coming very soon. Based on what he said, they thought it was so incriminating, so crazy that they cut it out. But then immediately afterwards, they start telling him, nah, man, Wack not worth it, bro. Don't throw away your career. So what did Lefty Gunplay say? What was the Wack 100 challenge that they cut out when he was trying to explain it? What exactly did he say that make them say, no, you can't throw away your career, bro. Nobody's worth it.
Man, I really would. I don't give a.
No,
that fool is not worth it. That fool, if anybody is worth it, it's not Wack 100. I'll tell you that.
Is worth it.
We worth it.
It is not Wack 100.
Worth it to me.
That's true.
He worth it to me.
He's not.
Hey, look at.
What? Oh, he's already making it.
Look, I turned it off for 1 second.
This should be all day though. I'm saying, like, he's worth it to me. Like, I just take my shirt off because it's hot in here and that light shining right on the star.
The ace.
But it doesn't matter. Whatever Lefty Gunplay meant, Wack 100 isn't backing down at all. And Wack 100 is apparently with all the smoke and all the business. Now, an audio began to circulate all across social media after another creator by the name of Haters World, he posted this audio. Now, he will claim this is a leaked audio of Wack 100 speaking on Lefty Gunplay and about backdooring Lefty Gunplay. Now, this audio could have been from Clubhouse. Who knows, right? I can't find the full Clubhouse room on it, so I don't know exactly where this audio is from. But the original content creator who posted it claimed this is a leaked audio of Wack 100 making threats to Lefty Gunplay.
He went over there and told a nigga, yo, they like, yo, Wack said he don't know who you are. You stopped a $200,000 deal. I said, yo, Adam, tell that nigga I got $1 million on power where we get a nigga on the phone and say I called in there and stopped his deal. And if he say it again, I'm going to start stopping deals. Adam told him, yo, Lefty, don't play with dude, bro. Hey, that nigga's in them buildings. He know everybody from the top, you know, motherfuckers that run UMG all the way to the bottom. To the booking agencies, Live Nation, he know every motherfucking body, bro. Fuck around and set you up a European tour, nigga, make money off your tour and get your ass blasted in Amsterdam somewhere. Playing with me, man. I'm trying to warn him.
I'll tell him for you, bro. Like,
the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna line him up with a bitch. I'm not gonna stop. He ain't gonna know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
He already getting lined up. You run around doing artists with all dime moves. That's why I know he ain't no gangster like that. You doing artists with my tribe. What's gonna happen when I call it in?
Yeah, that's true.
Wack, we're gonna be done at 8 o'clock, my nigga. They in the Escalate parking alley.
What's interesting about what Wack 100 stated is sort of seeing how this is gonna play out. Because Lefty Gunplay, while on Bootleg Kev, he shouted out a couple of Wack 100 artists. He shouted out True Car, Savvy Third, and others. And Wack 100 stated, yo, you'll be around my tribe, meaning Damu's, which is, blood members, and also some of Wack 100 artists. So Wack is saying, bro, you'll be around my card. I can simply line you up and it won't be nothing to do so. So would this make Lefty Gunplay a little bit more cautious? Is he gonna stop hanging out with other black rappers or other blood rappers? Is he gonna take a back seat because of this, because he's now engaged in, let's say, conflict with Wack? Like, that'll be interesting, because I feel like the winner here is who makes the other person pivot first. Because if Wack 100 can affect how Lefty Gunplay moves on a day-to-day, then Wack 100 essentially wins the war, right? Because I don't think Wack 100 or Lefty Gunplay will ever get harmed from this, right? I don't feel like nothing will happen to Lefty Gunplay and Wack 100. If anything, it will be the entourage. But if Wack 100 is able to get Lefty Gunplay to change his program or change how he's moving on an everyday basis, then Wack essentially is the winner of this conflict, right? And vice versa. If Lefty Gunplay gets Wack to change his movement or his program, then Lefty is the winner. Now, Wack 100 would also drop a video going directly at Lefty Gunplay today. So let's check it out. Shout out to the YouTuber Spray Paint who posted this, and this is what he had to say.
Lefty, listen, man. They send me all these clips. Hey, look, stop doing cow. First of all, I disrespected you, Lefty Gunplay. And I really didn't
Yeah, so Wack is, now this is strategic, right? Because let's just say this, man. Wack 100 and Lefty Gunplay gets into a fist fight. I feel like we all know who the winner is going to be out that fist fight, right? So I feel like Lefty Gunplay's strength, though, would be to, have the homies, the hood behind them, right? And make this a hood war, because if it's, let's say, like a one-on-one squabble or a fight, Wack 100 has about 60 pounds on Lefty Gunplay. I don't think that will be a fair fight. So Wack is saying, listen, stop making this a hood thing, right? Bro, it's me versus you. It's one-on-one, mano y mano, right? Let's not make this no hood thing, which is understandable.
Disrespect you because you were the one on the picture with Brick Wolf leaning in trying to kiss him. Brick Wolf does an interview and says, Lefty Gunplay leaned into me on some funny shit, but I ain't tripping. I'm bisexual. So I'm tripping. Have you said something to Brick Wolf? Why you ain't mad at him?
No, so it was Lefty's label who posted a screenshot of Brick Wolf telling them that he was just trolling and he's just playing. So ever since then, Lefty Gunplay really hasn't addressed that yet, though.
And kill the Rasa shit. I'm talking to you. Yo, Rasa don't play that type of game, bro. If that's you, be you. And all this, look, I'm at No Jumper 5 to 8 on Thursday, bro. Talking that gangster. I don't know who you think I am. But, bro, all you got to do is come playing. You don't want to squabble. You don't want to do the other shit. You played with my name for 6 months. Bootleg Kev, you went on there and lied on me. Said I stopped the $200,000 deal. I don't know nothing about you, little dude. Adam asked me about Lefty Gunplay. I didn't know who the f he was. I thought he was playing with me with a name. I said, yo, whoever that is probably ain't never shot a gun. I didn't know you was black. I didn't know if you was Mexican. I didn't know nothing about you, bro. So it wasn't no malice. But at the end of the day, bro, ain't nobody, nigga, you got me f***ed up. You dissed my dead homies, right? That's what I heard you say?
Remember I told y'all, man. Right? In LA, again, man, in LA, it's just certain things that just don't go on in LA, which is dissing dead homies don't go on. It just don't go on in LA.
Okay, cool. Listen, you say you a gangster before rapper. Bring your gangsta ass on up there. I'll be there 5 p.m. sharp. Bring your gangsta ass up there.
Wait, hold up. Is Wack inviting Lefty Gunplay to No Jumper for a squabble? Hey, I'll be real though, man. Because there's cameras all around No Jumper, right? So if anything, we'll have the footage first. And we posting the content, man. Hey, listen, hopefully.
Weird ass.
But hey, I pray for peace, man.
Nigga, you mad at me because you tried to kiss another man and the other man said you tried to do some funny shit, weird shit, and he's bisexual. He ain't tripping. And you mad at me? Nigga, I'm talking to Lefty Gunplay. Not the motherfucker whole Rasa. You. Because I don't think they agree with you.
I do feel like what Wack 100 did was a good step in a positive direction. Sort of saying, listen, bro, like I'm not about to contribute to the reignition of a full-on like race war, bro. My issues is with Lefty, not the Rasa. I feel like that's a good step, and hopefully, right, this thing gets squashed before it gets dangerous. But we're gonna document it each step of the way. Y'all let me know in the comment section what side are you guys on, right? Who do you guys believe is in the wrong or in the right when it comes to this situation? Let me know, right? And if you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out about the huge DJ Vlad and Marlon Wayans drama. I'm gonna see you guys in this video. Out of here, folks. Peace.